$10 million. What would you do with $10 million? I don't think I'd even know how to spend it.
Orderly with a drink.
I know. I have to guess. It's Dr. Drake.
How'd you guess?
Oh, vibrations. Welcome back. How was your Thanksgiving?
I never should have gone.
What?
It's a big mistake.
What's the matter?
Can I talk to you in the cafeteria? There's something I really have to tell you.
Yeah, sure. Come on. Oh, so don't leave it on that. Oh, fine, sure. Come on, Noah, tell me.
I have no way to begin.
Well, then just spit it out, all right?
I thought about it a lot, okay? All the way home, I've been thinking about it. It's about Buffy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I forgot what she was like. She's
She's what, Noah?
I can't say it.
Yes, you can. You open up your mouth and you say the words. What?
Buffy is... she's such a bore.
What?
She's so boring. I forgot how boring she was.
No, Drake, I'm going to kill you.
I swear, all she talked about was her horse, herself, how many rivers she'd won. I wanted to beat her over the head with a drumstick and scream, "What am I doing here?"
Noah Drake, if I had a turkey leg, I would club you with it.
How's you going?
Don't ever do that to me again.
I fooled you.
Oh, gosh, you scared me half to death. I thought you were going to tell me that you married Buffy between the cranberries and the pumpkin pie.
Marry her? Oh, I couldn't stand being with her. The turkey had more going for it than she did.
You mean that's really all she talked about?
Yeah, through dinner, through dessert, through coffee.
Nobody else said anything?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I think they're all real pleased that someone was saying something, you know? Oh, yeah, it was horrible. Horrible experience.
Aw. What about your mom and dad?
Yeah, Mom and Dad were there. Physically, I don't know where their minds were. A million miles away, I suppose.
And your uncle?
Oh, it's so weird. He was like this mother hen doting over a chick. So strange. I mean, I felt so uncomfortable. I don't know why he feels so protective of me.
Well, after what you told me about his son, I can understand that.
Well, yeah, I understand it, but understanding is one thing. Living with it's another thing. Next Thanksgiving, I am spending it right here in Port Charles.
You mean that?
Oh, yeah. I just wish I'd spent this one here.
Okay. I'm going to forgive you, Turkey. That's what you are, you know, for doing this to me.
I like to play tricks on you.
Yeah, well, just don't go back on your word about our date in Port Charles next year.
Speaking of Port Charles, what's been happening in my favorite town? I feel like I've been away for a year.
Oh, boy. You know, a lot can happen around here.
Tell me about it. Oh, listen, is Heather still in jail? What's going on?
Oh, yes. And Joe Kelly is doing everything he can to get her out.
How was your Thanksgiving?
You are not going to believe it when I tell you.
Oh.
Excuse me, no, Bobbie. Miss Greystone, I don't believe you've met Dr. Drake and Miss Spencer. Mrs. Greystone is on our hospital board.
Oh, how do you do? Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm happy to meet you both. Oh, I envy you, Dr. Harding. Such lovely young people about you all the time.
Yes, and very competent, too. Mrs. Greystone is going to be in charge of the ultimate distribution of the Cassadine gift.
Wow, that's quite a task. I wish you very well.
Thank you. It's very exciting to learn all that can be done.
Well, if you'll excuse us, we'll grab a cup of coffee and go to our table.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Greystone.
I'll see you both again, I'm sure.
Yeah. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, what wouldn't I believe?
Thanksgiving. It was absolutely incredible. Ruby got this terrible note.
A note? You mean like a writing note?
Yeah, except this one was awful. It was like this weird person sat up all night and cut out these little letters from the newspaper and pasted them on a piece of paper.
Sounds like a ransom note, like in the movies.
Yeah, except it was for real. And it said that if Ruby ever wanted to see Luke alive again, she had to go down to this warehouse in the worst part of town.
You're kidding me.
No. She went down there, too. She didn't tell anybody she was going. Nobody knew where she was.
Where was Luke?
Thank God he was fine. He and Laura got back from their honeymoon from Beecher's Corners, and we were all over at the Webbers, and then the phone rang, and Leslie answered, and somebody said, Ruby had been hit by a truck and was over at Mercy Hospital.
What?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't true, of course. But until we found out, we were scared.
You're kidding. Who'd do something like that?
Pretty sick prank, if you ask me. Must have been somebody who hates us.
Scotty Baldwin?
Now, I think that Luke probably thinks that deep down, but
You don't, huh?
no, I don't think Scotty could ever be that cruel or vicious.
Well, look what he did at the wedding.
Yeah, but Noah, since he's been back in town, he's really getting himself together. Everybody says so.
Well, who could have done that, then?
It could be one of Frank Smith's men, you know. The mob has a very long memory. Maybe they're trying to make it hard on all of us.
The mob? It sounds kind of petty for a mob.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something. If they were trying to scare us, the whole thing backfired. Because being that afraid again just somehow seemed to bring us all that much closer together on Thanksgiving Day.
I wish I'd been with you.
You know, in all the excitement, I forgot that I was angry at you, that you weren't.
You know, with everything that went on, you still had something at your table that I didn't have.
What's that?
People that wanted to be together. A loving, warm feeling. Kind of what I feel.
Excuse me, Steve. I have to run along.
Oh, all right, Mrs. Greystone. Fine. Well, it seems you two made quite an impression with our board member.
Well, she seemed really nice.
And a very sharp businesswoman, too. I'm just sorry that the whole staff or the whole board couldn't have been there to listen to her views.
They weren't.
No, unfortunately, Edward Quartermain called at the last minute and said he couldn't make it, personal matter.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yes, I value his opinion. Frankly, I think he'd rather stay clear of anything connected with the Cassadine family.
Understandable.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I wouldn't have felt his absence so much if Lee Baldwin didn't miss the meeting, too.
Well, that's unusual. It's not like Mr. Baldwin to miss a meeting.
Yes, that's true. But he said he had to go to court and take Joe Kelly's place. Apparently, Joe seems to have no time for anything else these days except trying to defend Heather.
Beep, beep, beep. Party? What party?
Rick and Leslie are having a big open house tonight.
Oh, great. What's the occasion?
Rick and Leslie are getting married again.
What? Another wedding? You're kidding me.
Yeah, just think. A few weeks earlier, they could have had a double, Luke and Laura. Huh?
What is happening? Is a wedding epidemic going around here?
Well, you never know. A bug like that can be very contagious.
I better get
Won't bite me.
Pretty sure of yourself, huh, Dr. Drake?